papaya and cottage cheese, ground turkey, and kimchi. Amazing. I was sitting here though, and I'm like, what better intro than to just give a little PSA? Can we stop acting like protein recipes are good? Like, honestly. Look, I get it. Sometimes hitting your protein can be hard. I don't track anything, but I understand, like, when you estimate, you just want to make sure you get enough. Stop acting like, you see those reels. I'm on Instagram, and you see the reels that are like, if you mix sweet potato, cottage cheese, protein, it's not good. Like, I'm sorry, and it's an opinion. Look, I've done those recipes too, so I don't want to be a hypocrite, but I think the hard truth to accept is that fry up some chicken or beef, fry it up, put a little seasoning, and go to town on it. Open up a can of tuna, go to town on it. I guess what my PSA is, protein recipes suck. Let's stop acting like they're good. Do what you need to do to get the protein down, but don't sit there and say, oh, look at this high protein Hot Pocket. It's better than what you find in the store. No, it's not. I get what you're trying to do. And if you need to eat that to get your protein, you have high protein flour, high protein dough, okay. But don't make a false claim that it's amazing. What I'm seeing is people are trying to claim it's so good. They're not good. I guess it's an opinion. Papaya's goated. I feel like we don't talk about papaya enough. Anyway, bourbon chicken on the menu tonight. Yeah, I think now that I've relaxed, I had my massage, I feel like I came off a bit intense with the protein suck PSA. To each its own. I guess what I'm just calmly trying to say is, protein recipes are not that great, but I understand that there is a time and a place for them. But also just, get some ground meat, get some ground chicken, get some salmon. Again, I guess I'm being a hypocrite. I don't do that all the time. The protein cookie skillet, protein cookie brown, whatever you want to call it, they're booty. Bourbon chicken. Now serve it with white rice, so the best. 2 cuppers. Boom. We're literally using a Reddit recipe. Excuse all this. It's been a day. It's been a day, guys. And it kind of blew up, so I'm trying. I love Reddit. I think Reddit's kind of underrated, but I will put this in the description, but we're literally using a Reddit recipe. Supposedly it's the best bourbon chicken. I don't have MSG and it calls for machine, but anyways, we're gonna get into it. I got the rice on, and I'm gonna pound the chicken thighs a little bit just to tenderize them even more, even though chicken thighs in itself is way more juicy and tender than a breast because it has more fat. And we're gonna tenderize the chicken, make this sauce, and it's freaking dinner time. We're gonna do the chicken after this because we don't want to contaminate the board. But everything we need to cut is ginger and 2 to 3 garlic cloves. I don't do fresh ginger, I just got this squeezable. I'm not a big fan of ginger, like a lot of it. So we need 1 tablespoon chopped fresh ginger. I'm gonna do a little less. That's probably good. Ooh, fresh garlic. Also, this is the first time I'm making this recipe, so I actually have no clue what I'm doing, but what a hack. $6 for almost 2 pounds of chicken thighs. That's insane. Just a little bit of the fat. Fat is flavor. Okay? Boom. First we're going to flatten it, then tenderize it. Switch. You should flip these over, but I'm lazy and I'm hungry, so we're just gonna do one side. We're gonna go sear these up, get them real brown. We don't have to cook them all the way through. Then we're gonna make our sauce, put the chicken back in the sauce and let it simmer for 15 to 20 minutes. So let's go. I wanna let you guys know how much of a stupid idiot I am. The recipe says bourbon chicken. Don't have any bourbon, so we're gonna come up with something when we make the sauce, but I'm about to brown this chicken. I'm just gonna go through these batches, get them brown, and then we'll come back for the sauce. The chicken is brown. I didn't get the char one in because I'd rather do this on a grill and then do it. I also didn't use oil because I thought the fat would be enough. Already kind of screwing up. It's fine. It got charred. It's gonna cook under a sauce anyways. So sauce time. We need this is for 2 pounds of chicken. I really think the package came in at 1.6 and I cut off some fat. I'm gonna say it's 1.5 pounds, so I'm just gonna reduce it a little bit. So it calls for 1 cup soy sauce, maybe like 3/4 cup. I'll do a little bit more. 1/2 cup water. Boom. This calls for 1.5 cups of brown sugar. Dude, it's gonna be super sweet. That's what makes bourbon chicken bourbon. Well, actually bourbon makes bourbon chicken bourbon. God. Okay, I'm only gonna do 1 cup of brown sugar into our mix. Oh my, that literally just spilled everywhere. I'm super OCD, I gotta clean as I go. 2 to 3 tablespoons of honey, or just do 1. Even more sweetness. And I estimate everything. 1 tablespoon sesame oil. Yeah, that's fine. 1/4 cup bourbon, don't have bourbon. ChatGPT said to use chicken broth, so I'm just eyeing this. Brown sugar's in there, she's dissolving. Remember the the garlic and ginger, we're gonna saute now. In the same pan you grilled the chicken so you get all the crusties and flavor. Don't do a high heater, it's gonna burn. And I don't wanna put that fan on because it stresses me out. Woo, that is full. There's so much brown sugar and that is flavor. The recipe, bring to a boil. Okay, let me up my heat. Bring to a boil, then immediately to a low simmer about 5 minutes to cook off some of the alcohol. We don't have alcohol. On to the next. Slice or dice your chicken, add to sauce, coat thoroughly, cover with lid, and let cook for another 10 to 15 minutes in sauce. Finish with toasted. Okay, blah, blah, blah. I almost feel like, should we put a little cornstarch? Okay, no, I can't F with the recipe. I just feel like it needs to be thick. Also forgot apple cider vinegar, which also probably imitates the bourbon. Can't do anything right. This is too much. Too much is happening. I'm actually gonna do a little bit more, even though I know we're doing a little bit less in the recipe because I don't have that bourbon. I don't have that acidity. Okay, I don't know. All right, we're gonna do a boil. Actually looks like bourbon chicken from the fair. Bring that to a simmer. Well, I had it at a boil, then chopped up the chicken a little more. Then I'm gonna put some foil over this. 10 to 15 minutes, let's go. That looks so good. I also just realized you're not supposed to put cornstarch. It's supposed to be liquidy, that's what bourbon chicken is. You can just add more sauce. It's supposed to be that liquidy, but yeah, not adding cornstarch. Gonna cook it just like the recipe said. Let's plate it. Yup. I don't know about you guys, but that looks like bourbon chicken. And yes, I did tempt this chicken because I am paranoid. Let me get a little bit more sauce. That is nice. No one, Laura, makes a bourbon chicken recipe with no bourbon. It tastes like freaking mall chicken. Oh my, that is insane. It's probably all that damn sugar. I gotta take a picture for my recipe book. That's insane. Yup. That's insane. Put a little more sauce. I feel like I'm going to the mall again. See, this is the problem when I don't measure. I now don't remember how much I put. It's gonna be an eyeball situation every time, but I get the gist. Yeah, it's just really that simple. You have a cup of brown sugar to spare. I highly recommend. I want to make YouTube videos that I would watch. I feel like it's just cooking, and then at the end, The people who cook don't eat in front of, like, are you eating it or not? I'm eating it. I'm actually sweating. It's getting pretty hot in here. It gets hot behind that stove. Put a little kimchi. I actually have some. That'll be nice to break up the sweetness, but it is perfect. I feel like when you get this chicken too, like at the mall or at the fair, never had it at the fair, but this tastes more like mall chicken. You always risk some food poisoning. When you make it by yourself, you get to tempt the chicken and you know where it's coming from. I feel like my sister doesn't like dark meat, Nate doesn't like dark meat. You have to have dark meat to make it taste like mall chicken or bourbon chicken. But if you want to do it with breast, definitely tenderize it so it gets moist and all that good stuff. I almost weirdly think it needs a little bit more soy sauce, but I love Chinese food cold. Imagine this cold. Yeah. And also, really wasn't that many ingredients. Yeah, sure, there's a cup of brown sugar. You're not winning any awards for that, but who cares? Not everything has to be low fat, low carb. Again, I'm just trying to practice what I preach. If I want a freaking recipe, I want to try it. I want no freaking, oh, only high protein, 0 carb, no blood. I don't give. I'm trying not to give 2 crapolas. The recipe looked good, so we're gonna make it. I feel like that's maybe my brand. I've been doing making bagels, making gyros. I'm just gonna do making something, but I eat it at the end if it's good. Everyone just makes the dish and they're like, thanks for subscribing. Okay, you're not gonna eat it? You're not gonna show us what you did all that work for? No, I put the work in. It was an easy recipe, but mall chicken. All I need is a little crab rangooner. That's it. Video over.